Yo. This week's episode of Baddies will go down as one of the best episodes throughout the franchise history. Like, this battle royale is up there with Krishan knocking Persuasion in the sink, when Jayla and Rolly and Krishan and the little skinny girl went heads up in the front yard. I thought last week's episode was insanity. This took it to a whole nother level. Like, at this point, baddies don't even need to get in the house together no more and try to get a bag and all of that stuff. Like, just become a wrestling company or a boxing company or jiu-jitsu or something, street fighting, and just do battles. Because that's literally what it is. It was like the showcase of the immortals. Oh my God, it was perfection if you like ratchet television. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Keisha, aka ColorMePynk, and you are tuning in to my All Tea All Shade Baddies Caribbean Season 5 Episode 4 review. Oh my goodness gracious. So the episode begins with Natalie telling Sapphire and Scotty that they're going to have a bonfire at the beach and bring in the replacements because she feels like some of these chicks got to go. And I was like, we bringing in the replacements? I forgot all about the replacements. You know, normally we don't see the replacements. Normally how it used to be on Bad Girls Club is when somebody got put out the house or they left, one day they'll come home and a new girl would be there or a new girl would arrive. But we wouldn't know who were the replacements off rip. But now we get to meet the replacements. They getting camera time. Like, what is happening? Like, I can't even keep up with all of the girls that's already in the house. Okay? Like, it's already 50 bitches as is. So I loved Jayla's confessional look with the wig. I think her in longer hair is better. I think that it softens her face. I do like her with her short blonde hair. I think she looks cute with both. I think she can do both, but it's something about the longer hair that I feel like softens her a lot. So we find out Jayla had to get a tetanus shot from that girl biting her. And I don't blame her because next thing we know, she could be a part of the Walking Dead. She could become a White Walker or something. Like, we don't know what that girl Gretch got up in them teeth. She got probably methamphetamine and crack and everything else in them ditches. So, she does tell the twins that she kind of sort of feels bad for hitting Biggie, but also feels like she deserved it. And I was like, okay, a little progress. A little doesn't hurt. So Tinkerbell joins, Meatball don't like the fact that Jayla fought Biggie and feels like she bullied her. She's sitting down having a conversation with Biggie. They outside smoking a blunt or whatever. And I was like, okay, when y'all get so close that you sticking up for Biggie, like, where'd that come from? But okay, I guess the fat girls decided to stick together. Okay, so Tinkerbell joins them, her and her mismatched face to her body. Like, I really want to know, like, is that just her face or did she actually bleach her skin? Because it's giving she tried to bleach her skin and maybe she didn't like the results because it looks ghastly. It really does. Like, I need for Miss Mamas to just wear foundation the whole time because it's quite jarring and very scary to look at. Yeah. No. I need that to be a part of her contract that she got to wear some type of tinted moisturizer, something, because I'm scared. So, then we see Dia sitting down with, what's that girl name? I'm going to just call her Ed Hardy because I can never remember her name. And she says that she want to fight Gretchen again, okay, because she feel like she didn't really get her her thug thizzle in. So then Diamond joins them, and Dia asks Diamond, what is exactly the beef between you and Tinkerbell? Cause that's their girl, her and Ed Hardy. And so Diamond in her confession was like, when y'all get cool, y'all just met yesterday. Like, that just is mind boggling to me that these heifers literally meet the day before and now they besties and riding for each other. But I guess you gotta have alliances when at any moment you can get knocked upside the head. So I guess you got to make friends real quick, like you in prison on the yard. So Diamond says that, she pulled Tinkerbell's hair during the audition to get on the show. And she was like, look, we're both here. Like, it was a part of the show. I did what I needed to do. But they did tell her that she was wrong, and the other girl does too, and asks like, well, why didn't you try to squash it with her before filming began? And Diamond says because she ripped up her wig and was taunting her. And so Ed Hardy and Dia was like, well, the same could be said for her. Like, she was doing the most for TV time, for the television show. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you're contradicting yourself and you don't really make sense. I agree with them, like, cause yeah, you felt like you had to do what you had to do to get on the show, but you have to understand that you still attack somebody at the end of the day that did not do anything to you. So she has every right in the world to be upset. You don't, ma'am. Like, you started this. Like, your logic doesn't make any sense. But I will give it to Diamond. He is fabulous. Like, okay, when she came down to the beach that night, I was like, all right, it looked like it's kind of natural. Maybe it's not, but it looked good. Biggie then FaceTime Tommy, and we find out that they still cool, like, despite Tommy saying she didn't really feel like that during their season. She FaceTime Tommy, and Tommy basically say she wanted with Natalie. She wanted with Natalie because she tired of Natalie running her mouth. Biggie tells her that Natalie was being funny, acting when it came to her, like, your little friend coming, like doing that little type of stuff. So Tommy just like, okay, bet, I'm gonna see that hoe. So the girls go to the bonfire that night, child. Remind you, it's the Claremont twins' birthday. So they ready to turn up. They get to the beach. Zeus decides that it would be smart to have tiki torches and a real life bonfire going. I'm like, do y'all want a malpractice lawsuit? We already waiting on the surviving Lemmy to come. Like, Ray J been airing your ass out all weekend. What on God's green earth would make y'all think that having tiki torches around these and they flammable plastic bodies and they flammable hair is a great idea? Like, somebody is going to get third-degree burns. Like, what in the hell is going on? So even the girls is like, I don't think this is a good idea. Like, I hope that the paramedics and the fire department is on hand, as well as fire extinguishers. So the replacements arrive, child. And so they break down who the replacements are. The first girl is Big Kiva. Then we got J.O., who's been to jail and kidnapped. As soon as she said that she'd been to jail and kidnapped, I was like, I want no parts of this demon. What? Who? She crazy. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, if I'm gonna be in an alliance with anybody, I'm gonna be in an alliance with her and Tasiki at this point, because I don't want her coming after me. No. Like, why were you kidnapped? Like, what did you have going on in your life? Just need to know. So then we meet Wendell. I hate her name. Wyndham, I don't know. She got heart-shaped nipples. I guess she went and got them tattooed. I guess it's like a party favor or something for her. She whip them out at parties, do a party trick. It's weird, but okay. It got her in the house. We meet Jelly Bean, who's been to prison as well. She didn't got her lips done, look like her titties done, her boobs done, and everything. And I was like, why is all these black girls going to prison? Why y'all? That's not a badge of honor. No. Then we meet Heaven Marina, and then Nunu, who is Antonio Brown's baby mama. And she ain't gonna let us fucking forget it neither. Natalie says that a couple of girls need to be replaced. Natalie points out to Callie that she was disrespectful and that she came in fighting. Callie, however, denies it. And I was like, Callie, were you high that day? Were you smoking the reefer? Because, girl, you came in on 20,000. You started with Natalie. You was saying to anybody they can get it. You want it. I got it. Spitting on people. But now today you saying, I ain't do that. I ain't had no problem with nobody. I came in getting everybody hugs. Hugs? You mean putting them in chokeholds? Like, no. So Mariah was like, you spit on me. You spit on me. Callie was like, cause you stuck me. And she was like, you pushed me. Meatball then like kind of pushed Mariah. It was like, why you talking to her? Like, why you talking to her? Like, basically on some ain't no talking. It's time for some action. All right. So that's when Mariah Lynn was like, okay, well, what's up? What up? I was like, Mariah Lynn, this is not your ministry, girl. This is just not your ministry. This girl is like a Jolly Green Giant, and you are literally like Ratatouille. She is going to mollywop you. Like, girl, you ain't got to be hard all the time. This is a time to be soft. This is the time to be like, girl, I know my limitations, all right? And I don't really want it with you, you know? No, I'm good. But she stood on business. As they're arguing back and forth, Meatball then, I think, decided to take off on Gretch. I think that's who she was running to, but the camera cut so fast, I couldn't really tell. Next thing you know, it is literally the Royal Rumble Women's Edition. All the replacements, some of the newbies get to banging, child. They all over the beach running, doing tackles, honey. I was like, what is going on? I was like, is it enough security for all of these? Because it's literally like 30 on this season. I'm just like, what? Jelly Bean ends up hitting Callie because she says that Natalie is her homegirl and she ain't like how she came to her. And I'm like, girl, Natalie is the last person that you need to be fighting her battles, honey, because please believe she is not going to fight yours. And please believe if you get asked back next season, y'all going to be into it because Natalie going to be and started between you or somebody or said something slick about you. Like, Natalie is never the person to stick up for. Okay, she is the op. After security is able to break it all up, Meatball was like, all you plotting on me. Nunu was like, don't nobody know you. I was hollering. So the twins was like, it's our birthday and nobody gave us a candle or a cake or saying happy birthday or anything. This, we're out of here. I'm not doing this on my birthday. Girl, that exit was so ridiculous. It was like, okay, y'all only signed up to do 24 hours of filming with these bitches. That was as far as y'all contract went, and that was y'all exit out the show. Like, girl, y'all wasn't even probably signed to stay on no more than like 48 hours. Y'all contract was up, but it was a cute little exit. So they exit out, and as they're going to the car to leave to go home, actual home, back to the States, you heard Tommy off camera was like, Shannon, Sorvette. And I was like, who is Sorvette? She's so fucking disrespectful. She was like, we got a problem. And one of, I think it might have been Sinead, was like, do we? And I was like, okay. So come to find out, they unfollowed Tommy because Tommy inboxed them some stuff that they felt like she was trying to send to somebody else. And then they blocked her, but they end up hugging it out, child, at the end of the Meatball and J.O. go heads up. And J.O. was like, don't be doing that sneaky shit time. And so they go heads up, baby. And baby, I haven't seen two women fight like this since maybe I was in high school. I gotta give it to Meatball. She was hanging in there as best as she could with all her might. Oh Lord, with all her might, she was hanging on in there. But J.O. is a KO. She is a knockout, honey. No. I knew. That been fighting her whole life, okay? You can't tell me she wasn't fighting in the womb, okay? That to fight for fun, okay? Went to prison and got kidnapped and obviously was able to get away. No. She beat the brakes off of Meatball, honey. And that's quick with it, too. That got hands. She fast with it. She was walk. I was like, God. He mopped Meatball up, honey. All right? And left no crumbs. I was like, ooh, Meatball. Ooh, Meatball. You gonna have a knot tomorrow. Anybody that fight you with a bucket hat on, bitch, to run the other way. All right? Then Nunu and Dia go heads up. And I don't even know. They went heads up because during the big melee, Nunu hit Dia during the brawl. So Dia had a right to be upset. So I thought Dia was going to do better than what she did. But that hit she got off on Gretch was because Gretch was Gretch. When it comes to a black girl, Dia was DOA. Dead on arrival, honey. She tried to go heads up again. And I was like, just surrender, girl. Wave the red flag. It's over. Just pass out. All right? Act like you're having an asthma attack. Won't nobody judge you then. Girl, she tried to fight the girl again and Nunu whooped her. Girl, let me tell you something. This girl is one of Antonio Brown's baby mamas. You know, fighting probably her whole time of knowing him. Because that's crazy. You got to know how to fight like him. Because you gonna, like I said, got to be fighting these out here. Probably his mama, his sisters, his aunties. Then having Marina step up and calls out whoever. She like, what's up? What's good? You know, because all of the replacements trying to get on the show. Okay? They trying to land their spot. All right? And so far, the replacements is winning when it comes to the replacements versus the newbies. Heaven remind me of what is the girl name? Ari Fletcher. Like they got the same build, kind of like the same face and everything. So she snatched off her wig, honey. And I don't know why Bianca decided to be the one that was going to volunteer as tribute. Because already got beat up by Sapphire. Sapphire beat you up. So Bianca, no. Go back to rapping. Please go back to doing nursery rhymes. Bianca step up and get mopped up real quick by the girl. Let me tell you, these replacements are crazy. Bianca, while security is trying to separate them, had the girl hair. This crazy Heaven, while her hair is being pulled, is like, I'm like, what is wrong with you? All of y'all are ghouls and goblins. I'm nervous. This kind of, no, that ain't normal. No. Then they go up again. Heaven beat up Bianca again, but while they was fighting, it was Meatball saying, Bianca, punch on her. Because, you know, Bianca just like to grab. And so then Mariah decides that she ain't done with Callie. She needs to confront her again about, you know, spitting on her, which, of course, anybody would be pissed off about. But Callie say she don't even want to fight her because she little. Like, it wouldn't even be fair. So they decide to hug it out or whatever. And I was like, she actually saved your life, Mariah Lynn. you need to be thanking your lucky stars that girl and you did not fight. Because it would have been under the sea if she would have got her hands on you on a one-on-one. But I got to give Mariah Lynn Hart. She ain't no punk and she ain't going to back down from nobody. You got to give it to her, honey. So Callie say, no, I don't want her. I want Jelly Bean. Because, Jelly Bean snuck her doing the brawl. Child, her and Jelly Bean go heads up. Let me tell you something. Anybody that throw up their fists like this fights in the yard on pavement with no shoes or socks on with glass underneath her feet. Y'all got to pay attention to the signs, all right? This did one of these. This fight, no. As soon as she would have did that, I would have been like, girl, you got it. My bad. You want me to buy you a drink? I buy all your meals for the first week. Girl, baby, next thing you know, she kicked the shit out of that girl in her stomach. And then when the girl fell backwards, she hit her with a whop, uppercut her, knocked the sleeves off that. She didn't even have on sleeves. Girl, she whooped that girl. And when security broke it up, the girl, Jelly, was like standing in front of one of the security guards. It looked like she was bleeding. It really honestly did. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But it was Aubrey ignorant of confessional time. So I am learning in real time that Callie is not the motherfucker to be played with. The Blue Man Group that talked that right. Please don't let Aubrey leave no time soon. Please, because Aubrey's confessionals are hilarious, bro. So Natalie tells Gretch to step up because she got a problem with everybody. Everybody say that they don't like the fact that she was using the N-word. So Gretch was like, but this snuck me yesterday. And Meatball was like, no, I didn't. Gretch was like, snuck me. Here go Jayla. Oh, you want to say the word? Huh? You want to say the word? Huh? And I was like, oh God, here we go again. So they try to fight, but nothing really comes of it. And then as security is trying to sort that out, here come Tommy coming in on a goddamn horse with a fishnet stripper outfit on. Everybody looking like, where the fuck come from? What in the hell? I'm like, Natalie, this really playing on your top because this is supposed to be who show? Your show. But she is taking the over. This said, I'm going to make an entrance. I'm not just going to walk in, coming in, galloping. And on next week episodes, the fights continue and Natalie and Tommy gonna finally go heads up, honey, and it looked like it's going to be a doozy and I cannot wait. I've already watched the episode like 3 times. It was that good. Okay. Like, oh my God. Craziness. Of course, I give last night's episode an A+. It was fantastic. Okay. If you guys have not subscribed to my Patreon, please do so. You could watch this and my other reviews and reaction videos uncensored and ad-free. The link is down below in the description box. And for my Patreon and YouTube community, over on my community tab on my YouTube page, I have been posting quizzes and polls that are super fun every day. So make sure you guys check my community tab every day at 5 p.m. Central Time for a new quiz or a poll. We're having so much fun with it. I love you guys so much. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.